Hey everybody, thought I'd give a quick tour of the model railroad and how it's coming, where everything's going to be and that sort of stuff. On this end of the room will be staging. This is where trains are staged and ready to run. Think of it as a train parking lot. I have 11 staging tracks here with capacity for 10 to 15 cars or so each. So 150, 160 cars total, which is way more than I have right now, so room to grow. Then we come across this removable section. I made it removable because that's the utility closet with the water heater and the water softener. If I ever needed to get that stuff out or service it, I need a good clear pathway into there, so this just lifts right out. Then back here on this corner we'll have a stockyard, which I didn't print, but the stockyard will be there, and a grain elevator will be here with a track to service it. And then this little freight depot right here will sit up against the wall here. I need to cut it so it'll be kind of a semi-flat building so it will fit, but it will be there with a track to service it. And then as we work our way down here, we split into a siding for the passenger station that will be here. There'll be a passenger station right here. And then we continue on down across over here so that you can cross from one track to the other. And then right here, as we continue down the grade, this is a lift gate. This is hinged on this end, and we'll just lift right up. And that's the entryway into the railroad to come operate it. So that lifts up out of the way when not in use. And then we come into town. I'm still working out the details on town. A lot of the buildings that you see outlined I already have from my old railroad. I'm just trying to figure out placement and figure out how to fill in the gaps. This will be Rex's Truck Rentals, which was my grandfather's truck rental business and gas station that he ran when I was a kid. And I have my version of it from my old railroad, and I'll move that here. I'm going to try to do some residential back here in this corner. Maybe back there, maybe some flat buildings along the backdrop just to make it look like the train's going through town and not around town. But I'll just have to see what I can work out there. Then over here, I have a fuel depot with a track to service it with both tank cars and box cars. And then another siding right here that will be Rogers Brothers Potato Processing. My dad worked for Rogers when I was a kid, and I wanted to put that on the layout kind of as a tribute to him. So then we start working our way around the peninsula. There'll probably be a tunnel right here. And as we work our way around the peninsula here, you can see that we come into a siding here for a passing siding in case the trains are coming in both directions at once. One can take the siding, the other one can pass. It can fit, I think, 12 or 13 cars on the siding, which is about as long of train as I want to run. So then we go into a single track main here, and of course inside all of this styrofoam risers that you see will be mountains. And so right about here we'll go into a tunnel. Right about here we'll go into a tunnel and work our way through the mountain and back out of the tunnel right about here somewhere. Haven't decided exactly. But back across itself and then back up and around the peninsula again, and continuing to climb the 2% grade until we hit right about here where it peaks out at about 6 inches from the base height. Which isn't a lot. I think if you do the math, I think scale, that's about 80 feet, but it's enough. And then back into a tunnel here, back through the same mountain back in the corner. We'll come back over there. And back out of the tunnel about here, into a siding here that services a couple of industries. There'll be a feed mill right here, and this cement plant right there. It got a little broken in the move. I need to repair it, but it'll be there. And then back up here on the main, we'll split to 2 tracks again because there will be another passenger depot about here. So I have 2 places for passenger trains to stop. And then we continue that passenger siding long enough for a passenger train to fit on it, and then come back down into a single track here as we come back into staging. So that's about it. Kind of a wide view here real quickly of the entire railroad. And I'll post another update when I feel there's been enough done to warrant it.